February 4th, 1960, Mascoutah, Illinois. The Mascoutah High School gym was packed wall to wall with 2,500 roaring fans. A staggering turnout for the small town. Why? Because that night, one of the biggest stars in professional wrestling was coming through, Kenji Shibaya. Known across the country, especially in the San Francisco Bay Area, Shibaya's presence in Mascoutah was more than a booking. It was a moment. For many in attendance, it would be the only time they'd see such a nationally known wrestling figure in person. Shibaya wasn't just another heel on the card. He was a master of the craft. A villain so convincing, so precise, he could make the crowd erupt with a glare, a sneer, or a well-timed nerve hold. But before he was Kenji Shibaya, he was Robert Shibaya, born in Utah, raised in California. In 1952, promoter Al Karasik saw something in him and pointed him toward the ring. What followed was a transformation, and not just in the name. With the post-World War II tension still fresh in the American psyche, Shibaya was given a role steeped in controversy, the classic Japanese heel. He leaned into it, the stoic menace, the devastating precision, the mythos of ancient martial arts, even claiming he could paralyze a man in 27 different ways. It was theater, and Shibaya was an absolute artist. It wasn't until 1955, though, that his star truly began to rise. Vern Gagne, wrestling legend and promoter, helped position Shibaya as a top-tier villain. From there, Kenji carved out his legacy on the grandest stages, most notably in San Francisco's Cow Palace, home to big-time wrestling. Week after week, he battled and brawled with legends. Pepper Gomez, Pat Patterson, Haystacks Calhoun, Mr. Saito, and Ray Stevens. Sometimes his enemy, sometimes his ally. Always a presence. He even spent time up north in Calgary with Stu Hart's Stampede Wrestling, where toughness was a requirement just to survive the locker room. Despite his name and his gimmick, Kenji Shibaya never actually wrestled in Japan. In fact, the closest he ever got was during a layover en route to Australia. But that didn't matter. In the minds of fans, he was the embodiment of foreign danger, and he played the part masterfully. Outside the ring, Shibaya showed a different side. After hanging up his boots, he dipped into Hollywood with small roles in shows like Kung Fu and Mr. T and Tina. The stoic villain became a character actor, always carrying that same quiet intensity. Kenji Shibaya passed away peacefully on May 3rd, 2010, surrounded by family. His name might not ring as loud today as others from his era, but his influence echoes in every generation of heels who studied how to move, how to hold a crowd in the palm of their hand, and how to turn boos into box office. And for one night in Mascoutah, the legend of Kenji Shibaya became part of our local wrestling history.